All aboard!
Hi Robbie, and today I'm going to be taking you through restoring a hornby 040 pug, and I think it's Midland region it's got on it, and it's the Robbie Burns version 313, and I've quite a penchant for these models, and I've wanted a Robbie Burns. I'm collecting gradually as many as I can of them, but I'm enjoying restoring them. And what I've done, I've got a new body offline, sold as a body, and the story is the Robbie Burns pug came in a job like I bought for a tenner, and there were carriages and wagons and all sorts, and the loco, so the loco works out at about £2, and I bought the brand new body for a tenner, so this loco's gonna cost me the grand total of £12 for a more or less as new Robbie Burns, which works out good. And here I'm doing the disassembly of the parts, because I'll be wanting to use the new base plates off the body, and you'll be seeing me way of getting round the chimney. Here we go, making a start on it. I've got a jeweller's saw, and for taking it off the body you want to keep, so in front of the band that's on your smoke box, there's a band on them, a moulded band, that's right up against the saddle tank. You want to saw just in front of that, on the body you want to keep, that you're going to be using as your body. And the body that you don't want to keep, that you're using as the replacement. You'll see it in a minute. You use the, where you saw right up to the tank on the body that's your scrap one that you get in the smoke box. You'll see in a minute anyway. I'm just cutting the bits of excess off it. I've still to sand it with production paper anyway. And there we go. Just makes the sanding a bit quicker if you saw as much as possible. And on the spurs body that you're using for your smoke box, you saw it right up to the water tank. So that way, when you sand them down, you have a good match up, and you don't lose any of your length on the actual body. It makes up as it would have been. And there you are, that's your smoke box. And here we're sanding both parts. That one I'm just sanding the smoke box there. I've already done the body, but I caught the body, the tank, on the production paper on the leading edge, so I've had to polish it out, which you'll see that after. I used wet and dry to get rid of the scratches, and then polished it with solid ball plastic polish, which you'll see in due course. Here we're still sanding and checking the fit. And here I think I'll bring it on the chassis. And there you have it's leaning forwards a bit, as you can see there. So it still needs bits sanding down. And there we are, still leaning forwards. So it'll still need some sanding. And at this point here, I'm just doing a little bit of polishing. And it's called bolt-on solid polish. And I'm just using it for polishing the leading edge of the saddle tank, where I caught it with the sandpaper. I've already used wet and dry, and here we go. Going in. You can just see it's a little bit dull. Just brings the shine back up. And at this point I'm taking the brass fittings off the new body to fit back on, because it didn't have the brass fittings on it. So I'm fitting them onto the Robbie Burns version. And a dab of super glue at the rear to hold them on. Save them going missing. Because once they've been pulled out and pushed back in, they're a bit loose. And here we're stripping the chassis just for a clean. I tested it when I actually got it in the job lot, and it worked, although it were bone dry of oil and screechy, so it needed a lubrication. I fully topped it up with oil. I put more on than I needed, and I left it for a few weeks after I'd run it a bit. I got it running sweet, so now what I'm doing, I'm cleaning out the excess oil with methylated spirits. I'll clean it out with a brush going in now, and I give it a good brush around to break down the oil. And then after I give it a good scrub around with the meth, I took it in the bathroom and give it a good scrub with water and soap and a good rinse out. But I weren't finished there, because it ended up later with another wash and scrub, because I polished the wheels. So to get rid of the polish, I scrubbed it. There we go, here's where I polished the wheels to get rid of the dirt and flood. And it's a felt pad on the Dremel. All it's using is Solmo Water polish, which is a metal polish. It'll get rid of the dirt rather than using wire and sandpapers that are very abrasive. Just give it a spin with a polisher. And here I've washed it in the bathroom. I've given it a good scrub in soap and hot water, let it dry. And here I'm re-lubricating it. Just a bit of 3-in-1 oil, and I apply it to the areas I want it on with a brush. And I think here I'm doing a bit of reassembly. Yep, the motor block's going back in. The motor's going back in. I've put a little bit of oil on the gears. And now to test it. Now it's all back together. Give it a test and shoot some digitals through it. And she lives. Obviously a bit jerky because the comrades are banging around. They're not in situ. But spins lovely both directions. Wheels are nice and clean and all cleaned up again. And the later body here, it has a bit that protrudes into it, and I don't think it was closing up proper because of it. So I just used the jewellery saw, sawed it off enough for the body to clip on nice and snug. I think it's for newer versions that use a screw to screw it back up. It's not really needed on these models, they clip together very secure. And there we are, we're back together. The smoke box is straight and everything, and she's running lovely. That's about as slow as I'll get it for this. And coming back again. There we go, beautiful. And forward again. Anyway, to all my subscribers, thank you very much. To all those that haven't subscribed, get it pressed, you know you want to. And if you will, give me a thumbs up. Press the bell for notifications, that's good as well. Anyway, here's where we've finished up. I've now got a nice Robbie birds for my collection, which top book cost me 12 quid, and I've had the enjoyment of doing it. If I bought a normal second hand one for a lot more money, I'll probably still have to strip it and service it anyway. So, and 9 times out of 10 most people sell them for more money than sell 12 quid with the chimney missing anyway. So I'd still have to do the chimney. Anyway, tatty bye for now. Tatty pie everyone. Tatty pie.